Testing. Say something.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
We're going to be drinking some sparkling apple Izzy today.
All right, everybody. Today I have Connor on the show. Welcome to episode 2, More of the Same.
Hey, guys.
So, Connor, I was wondering, how do you like the current progression of this channel?
All right. Really ranty, ravey, bitchy, trying to sound super awesome, but really just sounding like every single person that's ever said this before. I love how far we have come with this channel. Like, compared to when we first started, and the production quality of every video we did was literal garbage. Mm-hmm. Now we actually have, like, some good recording equipment and stuff that we can use to actually make decent quality videos if we really put in the effort. Which is something that just, it surprises me, I think, more than anything. Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, when we first started this, we had, like, nothing but our phones.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of depressing.
Yeah. I hope you guys noticed in the last one and in this one, I put together a intro for this podcast, kind of showing the progression of how we've come so far.
It's super simple, but it's really good.
Thank you.
It is. I love it.
So, as you guys know, on this channel we have several characters. What is your favorite character besides Cat Connor? Obviously,
I was going to say besides Cat Connor, who I play. For those of you who are inept enough to not know that, I think my favorite would definitely have to be Mr. K.
Mr. K.
Despite Daisy's "My Manifesto," I love that line so much. It was so funny.
For those of you who don't know or who haven't seen it yet, Daisy, he's one of our characters who he essentially
he's a communist hippie.
Yeah,
that's his character. He's a communist hippie.
That's his whole character.
Yeah.
Which I was the one who thought that up, but I'm actually planning on doing some more stuff with Mr. K.
Yeah, because Mr. K, let's just be honest, Mr. K was a very fun creation.
Yeah.
And I think his video is definitely the best one that we've made so far.
You think so?
Yeah, like out of all the videos that we've made, Mr. K's like introductory video.
Which introductory one? The one that's 25 seconds long, or
not the one with you in the garbage can. The one where we like introduce him and have him going around and like killing Walter.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then hanging out with Cat Connor for a bit. That one.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, in the very first Mr. K video with you in the garbage can at the park, it's really funny. If you listen very closely, at one point, I think it's about like 10, 15 seconds in, Zane kind of like biffs it coming out of the old playset thing. It was like an old slide, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And when he hits the ground, you can very distinctively hear him go, "Ooh."
Yeah, I sound like Robux.
And it's funnier than shit.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about recording another thing for Cat K. Or not Cat K, Mr. K. Crossover, not gay. Cat K, not gay.
It's just you wearing the cat helmet with the mask, like, loosely taped over his face, and then you just, like, pretending to be normal Mr. K.
But I'm actually thinking about recording a Mr. K one, and I could actually use your help with that.
Oh, boy. I like being helpful. I don't do it that often, but when I do it, it's very empowering.
I don't want to give any too big spoilers on the show, but part of Mr. K's persona is he never talks unless
he's rapping.
Yeah. So
Which is so funny.
I think I might do something with that.
One of the things, one of the reasons that's kind of like a thing, mostly just because we thought it would be hilarious, he would like go into these little segments, he would start a rap, and then like halfway through the very first verse, he would get killed by something. Like, he'd be in the middle of a street and get hit by a car, or he'd get shot by a mugger or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
It starts out and it's this really high-octane thing, and you think he's about to go, okay, well, Zane's fucking dead.
Sorry.
He was gonna be this, like, these crazy high octane things where Mr. K would just start laying down some shit, and then he'd get cut off for no reason and just be dead, and then come back in the next episode.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna start working on more.
We really do need to go back to Cat Connor, though.
Yeah.
One thing that I am personally working on at the moment, I have enough money for it, I think. I'm planning on buying a capture card so that I can record gameplay videos and properly edit them and have them of a very high quality. But part of the problem is my computer is still broken, so I'm kind of waiting until my computer gets fixed, because otherwise the capture card doesn't do anything. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to have it hooked up to your computer or whatever to be able to record your gameplay and stuff.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned that in the past, but the reason that I haven't uploaded any gameplay videos, well, I did upload one just yesterday, actually, from my phone. Surprisingly enough, I figured out that I can do that from my phone. But, I think it was, Jesus, I can't even remember. You have to go back and look. But last year, my computer actually got broken. And I don't really know what the problem is. It seems to think that there are a bunch of really important files missing that are literally right there in the directory on my computer. I know the files exist. They're there. I can look at them with my own fucking eyeballs. Mm-hmm. I could take my eyeballs out of my head and stick them into these files and look around. I know they're there, but for some reason my computer's like, no, we lost them. Shit.
So, yeah.
So until I get my computer fixed, I can't upload any of that stuff, even though nobody really watches them anyway.
Yeah.
It's just kind of something I like to do for fun. You don't have to agree with that. That's perfectly fine. I will say, though, go fuck yourself.
So, yeah, I think we are going to start doing more kind of things with characters. But
what was with the dramatic whisper?
Nothing.
I'd really like to emphasize that we're going to be working with a lot of characters and stuff, or whatever. Eat pant, as my good friend Bart Simpson would say. No, it's Bort Sampson.
Bort Sampson.
Bort Sampson says eat pant.
But yeah, I'm planning on doing some more videos with Mr. K. Excuse me.
Yeet.
And I think that'll be great. I think it'll be a good thing to kind of progress this channel even further. I did recently for Christmas, my parents were generous enough to get me a GoPro. Which, yeah, is right.
Look at that, we're jumping through all the hoops. Last year we only had a cell phone.
Yeah.
Now we have a GoPro.
A GoPro. Get closer to the mic.
Hello again, or whatever.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. I actually have a storyboard, an idea, and not gonna say I may or may not have a rap set up for Mr. K
Holy
to do.
Shit, man, you're like way ahead of the curve on this one.
Yeah, I actually have about 3 songs written down.
Oh my god.
I just need to do the drum beats and then compress the audio file into one so that
You see,
I can
my
upload
problem is that I can't write music. Like, my brain just doesn't find the words whenever I actually sit down and want to write something. Even though I wouldn't know how to, like, write what note you would sing at, or I don't know how to read sheet music, so I obviously have no fucking clue how to write it.
Well, the good thing about rap...
You literally need none of that shit.
Yeah, you don't need any of that. Rap, well, you can if you want, but it's not necessary. In rap, it's more...
It's more about talking really fast and having bass.
rhymes. Yeah.
It's all about that boom boom shit that everybody seems to think is the greatest fucking invention since sliced goddamn bread.
Yeah.
I'm one of the few that doesn't really appreciate rap music, but I think that's just because my parents were both metalheads back in the 80s, you know, when they were teenagers. So I'm really into rock music.
Yeah. I'm not a fan necessarily of most rap. Like, I've only recently started getting into Eminem. And I only like his more recent stuff because that actually has a good message. If you have a good message behind your rap, I like it. But if it's just, yeah, ho, yeah, ho, yeah, ho,
that
yeah,
shit really,
ho.
that shit really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because it has literally no character. It's like, look at how much of a gangster I am. I raped a white woman.
Yeah. Or just a woman in general.
Well, normally it's about raping the white women from what I've heard at our school.
Yeah.
Bunch of classless idiots. Oh my god, people really piss me off sometimes, and I don't know why I'm so angry about it, because it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah. But I'm super excited about how this channel is going.
Oh yeah, me too. I remember starting this out and being like, wow, we're probably not going to have any subscribers by this time in like 4 years.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy about the 26? 25, 26?
We're at 26 now, if
26?
I remember right.
Hey! Awesome. I'm really happy about the 26 subscribers that we have.
I am too, but I think, the problem with YouTube
No
is
one
that...
shares.
Well, the problem with YouTube is that unless you have one video that does really well, none of your shit will ever be recommended to literally anyone.
Yeah.
The only reason we have 26 subscribers is because we had a bunch of our friends subscribe, so that we would actually, have more than nothing.
Yeah.
'Cause
Essentially.
I think it's, only if you have a video that does really well is it ever recommended. And from that one really, really good video, like if you have one video on your channel that gets 10,000 views, your subscriber count will skyrocket overnight.
Yeah.
So, we're basically just doing this because it's fun.
Yeah. And I think that's the important thing.
Yeah, the thing is to have fun, but for me, it's like I want to have a channel that has a few more subscribers. It's kind of a personal thing for me. It's like, yes, we have friends now.
Yeah.
A community of like-minded idiots who enjoy autistic screeching.
Okay. Cough.
Ugh, I don't know. That's like as deep as we go when it comes to comedy on this channel.
Yeah.
We discussed this a while ago, but we're thinking of bringing in some improvisational stuff.
Yeah, we could actually record some today if you wanted to.
That'd be pretty fun.
All right. We might do that later, so be looking out for it, but don't be expecting it.
It's possible that it will exist,
Hell, it might come out before this one.
or it might come out in like 4 months, and we'll be like, yeah, sorry, we just kind of forgot.
That's the more likely option.
It is more likely, but you never know. Shut up, Morty!
Sorry about the chewing. I'm
He's eating food.
yeah.
We're professionals.
Little ASMR for you guys here.
Is it even audible?
Oh yeah, it's audible.
Jesus Christ. I don't even have the headset on, but I can, like...
Hope everyone's enjoying the podcast.
I was enjoying it until now. Now I'm just creeped out.
It's a homemade Rice Krispie treat that I'm rubbing my tongue all over and tasting it. Tastes good.
All right, enough of that.
Yeah.
That
I think they've experienced enough trauma for
was a
today.
little too long. A little too long of a gaff.
Jeez. I don't even know, bro.
That was a little too long of a goof.
I don't know. I kind of feel like the main reason we don't have more subscribers is because I'm just, like, not a very... I don't know. I don't have a very good personality, I suppose. Like,
Well-
I'm a very simple man. I like to play video games, and I
Well-
want to win all the time, but then I get angry at them because I'm not always a winner. And that's, like... I upload gameplay stuff all the time, but it's just kind of there. It's like...
Well, I think that's part of the reason why you and I work very well. You're more cynical than I am.
I am.
Absolutely.
I am very cynical in comparison to you.
I know I talk a lot about a lot. Wow. I know I talk a lot about kind of sadder topics, more kind of morbid things, but
He tends to talk about the real shit.
Yeah.
I've only ever talked about the real shit like once, and that's because I'm a depressed boy, and sometimes I feel like absolute dog shit and just need to vent. So this is where I come to vent sometimes.
I'm actually a pretty chipper person for the most part. I have dealt with a lot of stuff in my life, but I feel like that's kind of helped me grow as a person.
Stop fucking dying.
Get closer to the mic.
Quality of the podcast keeps going down because Zane continues to attempt death right here, right now.
I'm sorry. I'm actually pretty sick right now.
That's depressing as fuck. Stop being the sickness.
All right. Yeah.
Stop being disturbed. Stop getting down with the sickness.
In the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more.
They were all fucking naked.
Oh yeah, boy. Nice.
No breathing.
All right. Oh shit.
You trying to break the microphone?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody.
Or now you're gonna have to put in like an ear rape warning like 5 seconds before that happens, just so that people know if they're listening with headphones to turn their shit way the fuck down, so that they don't lose their goddamn eardrums.
Sorry, everybody.
He's not really sorry. It was a meme. He meant it to happen.
It was a meme, in fact. But yeah, would you want to help me out with that?
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I like to help with things, bruh.
bruh,
Yeah, bruh.
bruh.
Bruh. Bruh.
I did not like that face you just made.
Was like it looked like I was trying to eat your microphone?
Do you know what the Double King is?
Nope.
Oh,
Hey everybody, if you're interested in a fun animation, go check out the Double King on YouTube.
I don't know what to expect, so I would say don't do that.
You can go ahead and
don't trust him.
go ahead and watch the Double King on YouTube.
I almost said something really fucking
Go,
bad. Oh
go
my
watch
God.
The Double King on YouTube.
what were you saying, Connor?
I wanted to just shout, he touches children, don't listen to him.
No, that's nope. Not gonna spoil that. There's backstory. No, don't say
There's
anything.
a thing, but we're not going to tell you guys about it.
There's a
It's a character-related thing. It's not a real-life thing.
yeah. It's a.
We're not pedophiles.
I promise.
We both promised that one.
Yeah, one of our characters.
I knew a pedophile once.
Really, my grandpa's in jail for pedophilia.
Damn.
Yeah.
I actually I'm not gonna say his name, obviously. In part because I don't
is that the one on the bus?
No.
At the bus stop? No.
Oh yeah, that was the same one.
Yeah.
I told you this story before, but when I was in like middle school, I used to go to a bus stop with one of my friends, and there was another kid who went there with us. He was a couple years younger than us, and there was always this like family friend of theirs that was with us to kind of watch us while we were at the bus stop and make sure we got on the bus and we were like not gonna die or what the fuck ever. I don't really know. But yeah. He always used to like me and my friend, this little kid, like I remember there was one time we were like, well, you know, it was like 30 below out and we were waiting for the bus. It's like, you know, if you run around, you know, as long as you're like active, you'll stay warmer.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, no, I don't want to. So then the I don't know, the pedo was like, they're making fun of you all the time. They're just hurting your feelings. They're being mean to you. It's like, we were never mean to him. Like, at least not that I can remember. I know we made, like, jokes on occasion, and they were at his expense, but it was because, you know, we thought we were friends with him.
Yeah.
So we thought we got along well enough we could poke fun at each other, and it wouldn't really be a problem. But yeah, it turns out this guy was a fucking kid toucher and went to jail for touching that kid. In fact, that kid's name was also Connor.
Really?
Yeah. So it's one of these weird things where, like, I knit, like, okay, the weird thing is, when I knew this fucking dude, I did not trust him at all.
Yeah.
I got really weird fucking vibes off of him, so I just did my best to stay away from him and not talk to him. And when I heard that from my friend, who I still know him, I still talk to him quite a bit. We're friends on Steam now, because well, I don't know if he has it anymore, but he had, like, a fucking supercomputer. He was one of those guys, he had, like, the most expensive, most powerful graphics card you could buy, but he had like 4 of them in his computer or whatever, so his computer could literally run like anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we're friends on Steam, and we used to play like Gary's Mod and stuff together. It was normally TF2 because he doesn't really like Gary's Mod.
Oh, I love that game.
I love Gary's Mod too, but I actually had to uninstall it from my computer because it was taking up way too much space. I had like 400 add-ons, and it was like 300 gigabytes. It's like, I'm gonna run out of space.
Do you like TF2?
TF2 is okay.
Yeah.
I've played it a couple times, but I've only ever really played it against bots, and I think part of the problem is, before I upgraded my computer, I got a new graphics card last year, and before I upgraded my computer, my graphics card was dog shit. Like, I could not run Team Fortress 2 and get more than 30 frames unless I was playing in windowed mode, with all of the settings turned down to low or off, and I had the game at like 640 by 480p, and only then it would occasionally jump up to like 50 if I was lucky. So for the longest time, I was like, I need a new graphics card for Christmas because my computer is ass. I just never got one. But then my friend, the one I went to the bus stop with, he had a leftover one. It was like, I think it's a GeForce 750 Ti or whatever it is. It's like a medium to high-end graphics card. It's really fucking good when compared to my old one, but it's not the greatest one on the market. It's a couple years old now. I think you can get it for like $60 if you look in the right place. But he had one of those, so he helped me install it in my computer and get it running, and he did it all for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's a really nice guy, but growing up, I may not have led him down the right path.
Yeah.
He was raised as more of a Christian child, and I may have introduced him to video games where you shoot aliens, such as Halo, and his mother may not have approved of that very much at the time, and still really doesn't, but at the same time, he doesn't even live in the same house anymore.
Oh, okay.
So he can just do whatever the fuck he wants, but it's one of those things where, like, I may not have helped all that much, because as time went on, he got more and more, I wouldn't really say rebellious, just stupid and airheaded, just for the hell of it, because I was the same way.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like I may have influenced him a lot more than I should have. I probably pushed him too far. Like, stop being such a pansy-ass bitch, just fucking come help me with this shit.
Yeah.
But I love the guy. Part of the reason I'm saying that is because now, I think it was last summer, he like went with his friends to like Arizona or whatever and blew up a fucking car. Just for shits and giggles, because they found one that was like abandoned in the middle of the desert while they were hunting prairie dogs with 50 caliber sniper rifles.
Jesus.
And decided to blow the fucking thing up. It's like, what the hell happened to you, man?
Well, all right.
You've seen some shit, haven't you? I move away for 4 years and look at what happens.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Back on track.
I love going on tangents. Never give me the chance, I won't shut the fuck up.
I know. That's why I'm moving on
to
the next subject, which
pedophiles.
Which is, drum roll please, prostitutes. I'm just kidding.
Just spreads legs onto tables.
I'm just giving you a goof.
He's just joshing you.
I'm just joshing you. I'm just autistic cousining you.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. For those of you who don't know, I'm not gonna say that on the channel.
That makes it sound like it's even worse than it really is.
Yeah.
I don't know, is it okay with you if I explain the situation?
Is it okay with your family if you explain the situation?
That's a good fucking question. I honestly
So let's
don't know.
not for now. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, I'm just kidding. The next topic I think we should do is character progression and community input.
Oh boy.
I've been doing some talking with one of our subscribers, Luigi Guy, and he said he really enjoyed the Mr. K Cat Connor videos, just in general. He said he also liked Daisy, but lesser.
Yeah. Daisy was kind of just like I don't know, I would kind of consider him a throwaway character, because there was
absolutely.
there was this whole thing where it was like, get rid of Mr. K.
Yeah.
With a couple people in particular that we know in our personal lives, whose names we will not mention, but they were concerned about some things that were happening at the time, and they wanted Mr. K gone because they felt like he was part of that, or at least that's my interpretation of events. So
You mean Mr. K is part of the what happened?
yeah, to like a certain degree.
Oh, okay.
Just I think it was the character design and feel
Yeah.
kind of played into what happened, but they were like, get rid of Mr. K. So my good buddy Zane over here came up with, I would consider Daisy to be a bit of a throwaway character.
Yeah.
He's kind of just there since we can't have Mr. K on the channel at the moment. So,
Well, I think it's been long enough that we could start reintroducing him.
yeah. And we do have an interesting twist. I'm not going to spoil it. Zane's not going to spoil it. It's rather amusing. I think if we can execute it properly, it will be rather amusing. He doesn't remember what I'm talking about. You can't see his face, but he looks confused.
I have an idea.
All right, so now back on track.
Yeah, we got
I
it.
had to kind of explain it to him because he couldn't quite remember.
Yeah. Believe it or not, guys, we are not just two idiots that throw together bullshittery.
I kind of feel like we are.
Well, we try not to be. We actually do.
Sometimes we do really enjoy shit posting stupid memes, though.
Sometimes, but we do, like, for these characters, we do actually have an overarching backstory.
There is an overarching backstory, and there are certain things that I would like to do with the characters, but at the same time, we have to kind of find like a middle ground. We have to be able to agree on everything that we put into this.
Yeah.
And we have to be able to like keep it cohesive. Because if we're going to be turning this into a story, we can't have it be like some shit just doesn't add up in the overall story. So then we have to like retcon certain things.
Yeah.
Or remove specific videos.
Yeah.
Or add like a not canon label to
Yeah.
them or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, I have no problem with doing things like Elseworld stories. I think in comic books with like the Batman universe, there are things like Gotham by Gaslight, which is actually Batman versus Jack the Ripper,
Oh, really?
and it takes place in like an old timey Gotham City, and it's a really cool that creators are given the ability to literally make whatever world they want.
Yeah.
And they can make it as different from the continuity as possible, and it's okay because it's not part of the main universe. But at the same time, eventually things get really fucking confusing if you have too much stuff. DC ended up having to completely redo the entire DC universe, which spawned the New 52. And it's like a completely separate continuity now. A lot of the old comic books no longer exist, more or less. They're all like considered Elseworld stories.
Yeah.
But I do really think it's an interesting concept, and I do believe that we could do some really interesting stuff with that once we're done with the mainline story. Like, we've come up with the bare bones of what we want, but we need to flesh it out more now.
Yeah. Pardon me for just 1 second. I'm going to pass over the headset to Connor.
I get to listen to all the loud shit now.
So,
You gonna go take a piss or something? Is that what's fucking
No, I
going
have to
on here?
clean up my face, runny nose and lotion. Just so you know, I am...
That's fine.
Okay.
I can live with that.
But right now, at the distance we're at, this is a pretty good volume.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I will be right back.
I'm still here, though. Don't leave. Podcast is not over. Zane's just gonna go deal with some shit. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's setting his keys on the table. All right.
Not make noise.
Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you're stuck with my dumb fucking ass now. So I don't really have a lot to talk about, specific things to talk about anyway. But I do really, I don't know if I've told the story of Cat Connor before on here, but it was a little bit before Halloween. Me, my dad, and my two little half brothers, Colin and Brendan, we went to Target. We were going like grocery shopping, and we ended up going over to like the Halloween stuff, and we were looking around, and I saw this cat mask sitting on the table. Well, not the table, but the shelf, the counter, whatever you want to call it. It was on whatever. And I looked at it, and I'm like, man, that looks really cool. I kind of want that. My dad's like, I will buy that for you as long as you wear it the entire time we were in Target. And that's kind of where the idea came up, was like, I have this really cool cat mask. We could make this into a thing. And that's where we started with Cat Connor, was going to Cub Foods. And I do want to do more of that stuff, because that was the original idea, was to just make it like this mini-series where we would go to different stores and Cat Connor would just buy random shit. And then after going to a couple places, we would have, more, I don't know, you could consider them dynamic episodes, I suppose that's what you could call them, where Cat Connor would, like, interact with people, that we have playing certain characters that are just actors, people we know in our personal lives. But it was one of those things where it's like, then we decided to introduce Mr. K, and then we kind of started to make the story, and I like the idea of where we have things right now, but at the very same time, it's kind of shitty, if I'm being perfectly honest, because there's certain scenes in the different episodes, like some of the things with Daisy June, we recorded that in like a 2-hour period, and we didn't really get to finish it. We didn't get to have every single shot we wanted. Like, there was going to be one part where they were playing, like, fucking tag or whatever, and then Zane's phone just stopped working because it was too cold outside. Excuse your face.
Yeah, I'm back.
But, there are a couple of different things that I just didn't really enjoy from it, but I'm willing to look past those. It doesn't really matter. It's not the most important. It's not, like, end-of-the-world type shit. It's just my personal preference is, like, I want it to be a certain way, but at the same time, I know we can't get that high of a production quality, It's not like we're going to be able to turn around and have, like, a fucking UFO crashing into the backyard or whatever, and, have it be this really high-octane CG spectacle of, like, the characters flying through the sky in a UFO.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the technology for that.
I am thinking about buying a lapel mic, a wireless lapel mic, which would allow us to go out in public and record.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I really wanted to do with Cat Connor, was have him, like, interact with just random fucking people.
Yeah. I'd also need to learn how to blur faces.
Yeah. Either you could learn how to blur faces, or we could have those interactions with people, and then when we're done, go up to them again and be like, hey, we recorded that for a YouTube video. Is it okay with you if we show your likeness in the video?
Well, if we do that, we're gonna need consent forms.
Yes. That's what it's all about. The law, it's a bunch of bullshit.
But yeah, do we want to kind of get into the backstory and the character arcs of each character, or no? Because I'm actually thinking about introducing Mr. K and kind of integrating some of his backstory into the actual song. Like, I'm not going to say this out loud, but I've got it written down here.
We're keeping so much shit fucking secret from you guys.
Sorry.
We're talking about all this stuff we want to do, but then it's like, we're not going to talk about it. Like, there's one thing with Cat Connor that's really funny, but really fucked up. And it's one of the pieces of his backstory. And it's like going to be a secret for the rest of the run of Cat Connor. And we'll probably, even when Cat Connor is done, I don't know if we'll ever say what that thing is. It's supposed to be a secret. It's supposed to be super fucked up. It's something interesting about the character. It's part of who he is and why he acts the way he does. Even though he's really just... The thing I wanted to push with Cat Connor is that he's just a normal guy. Like, he's your average guy. The only real difference is that he has a cat head instead of a human head. Oh boy, what exactly am I looking at here?
That's the one that I want to record today.
The entire thing?
Yeah, because like we said, I am gonna plan this that he gets cut off.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry for keeping so much from you, but when this stuff drops, it is, and I say that like a fucking SoundCloud rapper. When this stuff, when it drops, B, but
You just start the video with you know who it is.
you already know who it is. But
No, actually, I don't fucking have any idea who you are. Could you please tell me what your fucking name is, sir?
but yeah, when that video comes out, which we're probably gonna start working on now, because I need Connor's help in order to make it. It's gonna be really fun, and I think it's gonna be a good quality episode. And that one, I actually am going to ask for you guys to share it, because we are putting a lot of effort into these videos. And as much as I love doing this for fun, having some recognition would be nice. How is it?
I like it.
You
I
like it?
also didn't hear a single word you said because I was reading that
That's
really
fine.
hard.
That's fine.
I tend to I'm one of those guys. I tend to put a lot of effort into reading. Like, if you hand me a book and I end up really enjoying it, I'll, like, in my head, all the characters will have different voices,
Yeah.
and it's like I am the narrator of the story.
How do you like his voice, by the way?
Whose voice? Mr. K's?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want with the character.
I'm debating if I want him to have a voice, because I think if he does have a voice, I already have one picked out.
All right, I don't know exactly how much that you guys heard, because he was, like, walking away, and he was, like, super
I have a
quiet.
voice picked out for him if I decide to do a voice. That's,
Well, I mean, obviously, if you're going to be doing the rap thing, he's gonna need a voice.
yeah.
Excuse
Do
me.
you guys want to hear it? Should I give a little privy?
Oh yeah, you
on
can
this?
you can give a little privy.
Little privy on the show?
Yeah,
The show?
privy on the show, just like Phineas and Forb.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. K. How's everyone doing today?
I love that voice so much, bro. That's beautiful. It fits his character very well.
Yeah, I
'cause
think it
he's one
does.
twisted son of a bitch.
I went for kind of a Cockney type accent.
That's all right. I don't know. For Cat Connor, I'm not sure if I want him to have a particular voice or just use my regular voice.
You've been using your regular voice.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Is like I said, I wanna just push that he's a normal guy.
Yeah.
He is just like the rest of us. The only difference is that he has a fucking cat head.
Yeah.
You know, so he looks weird, but on the inside, he's a normal man.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice kitty.
He likes the smell of pretty women. He likes long walks on the beach. Although he doesn't go in the water, like, at all. He doesn't like water. Zane's about to show me something real funny that he's not gonna say. Probably because it's the important character thing. That is true, my friend.
That is very true. Yeah, character thing. So yeah, what do you think of that? You like that voice?
I do. How loud can you be with that voice?
I can be as loud as I need, except it needs to be a little lower.
Yes, it does work if it's a little lower.
Yes, my name is Mr. K.
He is Mr. K, and I'm some other guy with a similar voice who also sounds like he smokes almost as much as Zane does with his normal voice.
Hello, everybody. Today we will be talking about the characters.
I love it so much, bro. It's fucking great. I don't know. Sometimes I kind of feel like I want to do this.
Hey, I'm from Jersey. Who's walking here? I don't know. It's not me. Who's walking
I'll
there?
show you a magic trick. I'll break your fucking nose. You know, it's just what it is.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8. I bet your mom ain't even straight.
Ah, you's a funny guy. I'ma
Eh.
fuck your mother.
Oh, gee.
Where's she at? She with them other hoes over on...
She's in the ground.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, why don't you go fucking bury her up, man? I'll be waiting right here.
Okay. Welcome to the show, everybody.
It's a shit show, but, you know, we do it for fun.
This podcast has gone from professional.
It went from... I mean, that's who we are, though.
Yeah, it went from professional to just this now.
This is who we are. These are the kind of conversations we have.
Yeah, I hope everyone finds this entertaining.
We try to be entertaining, but it's our own kind of special thing. We're not the popular kids. We're not the Jake Pauls. We're not the Jake Pauls of our school.
Absolutely not.
You know, we're your average Joes, but we don't really fit in with the normies.
Yeah, I would say
We're a special breed of stupid.
Yeah.
But we have fun with it, so that's what really matters.
Yeah.
I wish we would get that exposure that we need on YouTube so that we can find like-minded people.
Yeah.
Who enjoy the kind of stupid shit we post.
Yeah.
Because it's always great when, you know, you can... I don't know, I always love going through the comments section on YouTube videos, whether they're ours or not, because you see all these people that leave, you know, their own funny jokes or have interesting things to say, and sometimes they're just like, fuck you, Nazism, brah. You know, it's always interesting to see what other people have to say, so I feel like if we could get a community of people who are similar to ourselves, it would be really cool. The problem is we just need to actually, you know, get a video up that does way too fucking well, but I don't know that that's ever going to happen. I don't know, I feel like it's luck and timing, depending on when you upload a video to the internet. It can either be like 1 million views in a day or no views in 40 months. It all depends on like when you upload it, how relevant it is, what the message behind it's supposed to be, that kind of thing. So if we could upload one really good video at the perfect moment, we would finally have more subscribers and we could finally start building a community. I'm okay with things how they are now, but obviously I want to find people who are like us. Because I know that a lot of our friends are subscribed to this channel literally only out of pity. Because they feel bad for us because they know that we're trying, but we fucking suck. Cuck. Not gay. Zane, you gonna back me up here, brother?
What?
Not gay.
Yeah, probably.
Were you doing what I did and just like not fucking listening to a word that came out of my mouth?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that laugh? It was that. It was.
Sorry, everybody.
We're just having a little bit of fun.
There will be there's going to be a warning in the description, just so everyone knows.
Don't even put it in the description. It should be like the first thing that comes up. It should be like a warning in a Five Nights at Freddy games or in Doki Doki Literature Club. Just, this is not suitable for children and or people who have headphones on and always very loud. At the start of this video, we're pretty quiet, and then we just kind of ramp it up to 11.
But this one goes to 11.
Yes.
Have you seen Spinal Tap?
No.
That's where it's from. This guy, he's essentially taking the piss out of all these like rock documentaries.
Cool.
And they're like, well, why don't you just put it on 10 and then crank up overdrive? Well, because this one goes to 11.
Oh, what a funny man.
Even though it's like the same volume, because the overdrive is less, well, why don't you just get one that's 10 and crank it the overdrive? Well, because this one goes to 11.
Fuck you, that's why.
So, do you want to record this?
I've got no problem with that.
I think this podcast has been long enough. Thank you.
Let's give it a proper send-off. I don't know how to do that. How do we do that?
Thank you, Connor, for joining me on this podcast.
Oh, no fucking problem, dude. I mean, I'm the co-host of the channel. It's kind of like necessary that I'm here at least once.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming you're going to be on this channel more on the podcast.
Yeah, duh. There's no fucking way I'm missing out on the podcast. Like, you let me know when you're recording it, and if I can, I'll fucking drop by and, record it with you.
All right. So, everyone, thank you so much. Do you have any last words to say? Because I have a closer.
Thanks for joining us. I hope you had fun listening to all the shitty memes and stupid things we said, like, you know, the one thing about the stuff that was important to autism, or
Couldn't have said it
something.
better myself. All right. We will see you guys in the next video. Take care, baby bear.
Later!